Imagine a city. Not just any city, but one that glittered with diamonds and echoed with music, laughter, and the hum of champagne-fueled nights. A city that rose from nothing in the middle of one of the harshest deserts on Earth, only to be swallowed whole by it. This is Kolmanskop, a ghost town buried beneath the sands of the Namib Desert. A place frozen in time, yet still shifting beneath your feet. A city that once had everything, and then, in the blink of an eye, had nothing at all. It all began in 1908. A railway worker named Zacharias Lewala was doing routine maintenance on the tracks that cut through the Namib, a desert so dry and vast it feels like another planet. As he worked, something in the sand caught his eye. It sparkled, a diamond, not hidden deep in the earth, not protected by layers of rock, just lying there in plain sight, waiting. What happened next was chaos, the kind that only diamonds can create. Word got out, and like moths to a flame, prospectors, entrepreneurs, and adventurers rushed in. Mostly Germans, they established a mining settlement that soon grew into something extraordinary. They called it Kolmanskop. But Kolmanskop wasn't just a mining camp. It became a full-blown European-style town, with lavish mansions, a hospital with cutting-edge technology, a school, an ice factory, a bowling alley, a theater, and yes, even a casino. All of it surrounded by endless sand. They imported fine champagne, delicate porcelain, grand pianos. Nothing was too extravagant. After all, diamonds were so abundant that workers were rumored to be able to pick them out of the sand at night, by moonlight. For a while, Kolmanskop was a diamond-fueled dream. But dreams can turn quickly. By the 1920s, richer diamond fields were discovered farther south. The boom faded. Slowly, people began to leave. The desert, patient and silent, crept back in. By 1956, the last families packed up and vanished, leaving Kolmanskop to the sand. And the sand didn't waste any time. It moved through shattered windows and under cracked doors. It climbed staircases, swallowed bathtubs, and piled high in ballrooms where music once echoed. Today, those same ballrooms are silent, draped in shadows and dust. Chandeliers hang above dunes that have taken over dance floors. Rusted hospital beds sit in empty rooms, medical charts still scattered on the floor. The desert does not forget. It takes everything. But here's where the story gets strange. The desert swallowing a city, that's nature. But the speed, the total collapse, it left questions. Some believe Kolmanskop was simply a victim of bad planning. That greed outpaced logic. The town expanded too fast, spent too much, and left too little for when the diamonds began to run dry. Others whisper darker things. That the desert is alive. That it didn't just reclaim Kolmanskop, it consumed it. Old miners spoke of strange voices carried by the wind, shadows moving where nothing should move, tools vanishing, an overwhelming sense that something didn't want them there. The Namib Desert is ancient, one of the oldest deserts in the world, dating back over 55 million years. It's older than most civilizations, and some say it's watched them all rise and fall. Maybe Kolmanskop wasn't just unlucky, maybe it was warned. Today, tourists wander through the ruins. They marvel at sand-filled kitchens and sunlit halls where laughter once rang. They take photos, they tell stories, but the desert is still moving, still swallowing, slowly, silently. So what really happened to Kolmanskop? Was it human folly and the inevitable crash after a boom? Was it nature's quiet revenge? Or is there something deeper buried in the sand? Something ancient, something patient, something waiting? Some mysteries refuse to stay buried. They don't let go. They pull you in, grain by grain, until you're lost in them. What do you think happened to Kolmanskop? Leave your theory in the comments. I read every single one. And don't forget to subscribe.